just 3 things. I'm closing the HOMEBODY Companion Club membership this Monday evening. Hop in if you'd like to join us for Cosy season. HOMEBODY Online is now live and it's working really well. It's going well. It's evolving and growing all the time. I'll leave a little link below to that. We do ship everywhere. That was something that I realised we hadn't quite worked out in the settings. If you would like to receive the note from me to you every weekday, sign up below to the Daily HOMEBODY. So I had an interesting week this week and I just wanted to share it with you. I got the bug that my daughter got or has had, but as someone who I'm not one of those sort of toxic positive types of people, so I don't always try and find the positive or the silver lining, because sometimes there isn't one. Sometimes you just have to go through it, and the silver lining is getting out the other side. But with this, well, I had a realization, and I just wanted to quickly share it with you just in case it resonates. So my dad used to always say to me, if we were talking about like a building project or a DIY project or a renovation or something like that, he's really, really good at all of this stuff. He would always say to me, the money goes in the ground. And I was like, well, what do you mean? What does that mean? Because I would be focusing on the decor or the furniture and how the rooms are configured and the wind, all of the sort of aesthetic type thing. And he would say, Cherry, the money goes in the ground. So my question was, what does that even mean? He said, it's really expensive to dig the foundations of a new building. But there's a reason why that much money goes into the ground. And the reason for that is that the foundations for any new building are the most important part. If you're building on an unsecure or uncertain or badly built foundation, anything you put on top of that is going to either collapse, fail, fall down. You get my drift. So this week, I've had things that I had to do and haven't been able to do because I've been feeling so wretched. This has brought up in me feelings of immense frustration. I have been so frustrated and just had that really irritated feeling in my stomach of, come on, it's one of those things. It was like, not this week. Come on, life or the world or the universe. You know how much I have to do. I just started to think about this month of September and how it's been since I came home from holiday and the kind of pattern that I get into. Now, in the HOMEBODY Companion Club, which is my membership club, we have a theme for each month. And the month of August was making space. So we're all very, very busy women in there, but we felt it was important to focus on making space for us. Making space in our thoughts and in our minds and in our lives for anything else that wanted to come up. I think sometimes I'm very guilty of this. I keep myself so busy that I don't allow any room for anything to come up. It might be that I'm running from something and I don't want it to come up. It might be feelings that I'm really frightened of and I don't want to feel them. It might be situations that I'm putting off or procrastinating about that might actually take me forward or help me progress. But there's like a fear thing, a resistance thing. If you've read The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield, you'll know what I'm talking about. So it can actually be like a resistance to growth, to the growth that you say you want. So it's all of that. And when I was on holiday, a lot of stuff came up because I was away from home, I was away from work. And it really made me sit with some things that I'm really grateful I did sit with. Some realizations happened. And I just thought about this month of September. So since coming back, I don't know whether or not I was like, well, you had a long holiday, you'd better crack on, which is a kind of thought pattern that I would absolutely entertain. Almost like, well, you're back from holiday now, back to it, no more rest for you. It's just that sort of Protestant work ethic, which is just so damaging, especially to women, and especially to women of my age who have done so much in their lives and haven't really ever stopped and get to this age of 50 and look around and just think, hang on just a second, did I sign up for this? Because I can't see the end to it. I launched the Daily Homebody, which is my daily email, and I wanted that to start going live every weekday from the 1st of September. I opened the Homebody Companion Club up to new members in the month of September as well. We opened the Homebody shop in Petworth 7 days a week in September, whereas before, when I went on holiday and I opened it, it was much more casual. It was almost like a soft launch. It was a pop-up. I wanted to see how it went, but I knew from that trial that it would be a 7-day a week, I think. So there was that to organise. Also on Friday, we launched the online version of Homebody, so we're now selling online. So that's the things that you can see. There have also been all of the other sort of moving parts and the plumbing for all of that, and the deli, and I've got teenage children who are doing GCSEs, and that was September. So some pretty sort of major projects. And then I got this thing, was that I spent the first sort of 5 or 6 days resisting feeling like this and being cross about it. And as we know, what you resist persists. So I didn't start to feel better until this morning. And I just sort of said to the universe, what do I need to know? And suddenly this conversation with my dad came back to me. And it was like my subconscious was saying to me, this month of September has been a foundation month. Everything you've done in the month of September has had to be done to build strong foundations. We've had to spend time making the shop work 7 days a week and staffing it properly. I have for so long wanted to get back into writing, because I'm an OG blogger, and that takes time. I've had to work out, what format does the Daily Homebody take? Is it really personal? Is it just tips? The online shop? Yeah. The moving parts in that are bonkers. But I've hired the most amazing person, Christina, who has done that and who is now in Homebody. That's a big thing, hiring the right people. Especially when your name is above the door, because they represent you as a person. If you are going to work with me, I need us to be on the same page with regards to what we're doing and how we're serving people. And then opening up the Homebody Companion Club membership, it's so important to me that when people come in, they are welcomed and there's a warmth there, and that everyone within that is taken care of. But this foundational month has been so important, and I had, up until this morning, missed it. It can feel like you're not doing anything. It can feel like a grind. It can feel really dull. It can feel like this isn't the bit that you do really well. It can feel like you're outside of your comfort zone. It can feel deeply uncomfortable when it gets too sort of granular, or technical, or a bit close to the bone, depending on what you're doing. But it is absolutely essential. It is essential for a home. It is essential for relationships. It is essential for a business. It is essential for your health. It is essential for every single thing that you do. If you are in anything similar and you're feeling frustrated by the process, reframe it to this incredibly important and essential foundational period, and just start to enjoy it. Start to see the value in it and start to treasure it, because once you put the house on top of those foundations, there's no going back. I just wanted to share it with you because I know that many women who watch these vlogs, we're kindred spirits. We get each other. Okay, let's get on with today.
Acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant. I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom. Always in bloom for you.
So it's Daisy and I now. Hi Daisy. Oh, you're all blurry. Oh no, come forward. Oh. So it's Daisy and I now in here. We have to speak really quickly before somebody comes in. But I'm now going to start decorating for Christmas. I know, can't say it out loud, but I'm just doing the prep work. So I've got my wire and I'm going to run that. I'm going to run that along the top of the window and put the hawthorn along there. So it's not Christmassy, it's just slightly festive, but don't tell anyone. We're going to be getting rid of this extractor fan. That was that's left from when it was a bakery. So I'm just putting a wire along the top of the window like this. It's really similar to what I did last year with the outside the deli, when I put all of the green foliage. And the thing is that because I sort of decorate seasonally anyway, this stays up all year, and then I just attach new things to the wire. Let's take the antlers down. Oh gosh, where do I put the antlers? Let's just pop them there safely. Okay. So I put the wire back up along the window frame, and then I got some more hawthorn from the big tree at the top of my drive, and I'm going to put this along the top of the window as a trim. This is really, I decorate the cottage like this. So although this isn't my home, yeah, it pretty much is. It's an extension of my home. Do use this at home. This should not just be consigned to a shop. Hawthorn and any foliage at this time of year is just perfect for decorating, and it goes right through from autumn to Christmas. So I'm going to put it there, and then into the little hook there. It's a bit perfect. I love it when it works. Okay, so second bit. Let's see if we have as much luck, Daisy. Oh, I don't know whether we will. This one feels a little trickier. Oh, no, we've got it. Gosh, we're pros at this, Daisy. I spoke too soon. Oh, I'm losing berries and my marbles at the same time. Okay, right. So delicate. Oh, I did it. So I'm going to put some more up. I hope I don't have to take it down to get the fan taken out. I just think that I can get some more hawthorn in here now. Yes, there. That's better. That's closed the gap, hasn't it, Days? Maybe a bit here. But I can hang some little lights and some decorations from here, and we can sort of hang products from here just at Christmas time. So it's all part of the secret Christmas plan. Ooh. Morning. So it's Sunday and we open HOMEBODY on a Sunday. It's quite early and it's still quite sort of sleepy out in Petworth. But late yesterday afternoon, the guys over at the deli said, "Oh, you've had a delivery." And so I went over and got it, and I left it here as I was rushing up to London yesterday afternoon for something. So I know what this is, but I want to show you it because I haven't seen it, but I have an idea of what it is. So this is really exciting. It was parcelled up so well. Yeah, I'm not going to take that off fully because it's so delicate that I want to, little note here. Oh, look. Oh, It's like the owls in our garden. Cherry, happy autumn, love Louisa. An autumn wreath for your door. It won't last forever, just spritz now and then. Oh, this is amazing. Look at the wreath. Look at this. I'll take the wrapping off. Do you remember I had an Easter wreath and a nest from Louisa? This is her autumn wreath. Her work is extraordinary. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh my goodness. I think that's the hanging. I think that's to hang it, I think. Look at this. Isn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Look at the colours. Oh, I cannot tell you how much I love Louisa's work. Look at this. The amazing thing is that Louisa is the Homebody Companion Club's special guest in October. So October the 1st, she's joining our membership monthly live call to talk about all things decorating and wreaths and decorating with sort of natural foraged materials. I mean, she's a master. So the fact that I've managed to secure her in the session is just such a coup, I cannot tell you. I've got it upside down actually, so it's actually that way, and then that is the hanging. I'm going to go home now and put this on the door. And if you want to have a masterclass with Louisa, when's the 1st of October? Is it Wednesday? This is your last chance to join the Homebody Companion Club because I close it on Monday evening. I'm just going to do a really quick outfit of the day this week. I won't go into too much detail because I know that you guys have seen some of these items before, but I was really comfortable, and you know that's one of my criteria. So first off, I've got these navy cords. These are meant to be baggy and they're meant to be sort of 3/4 length. They're by Fat Face. I am a huge fan of cords. I've got 2 pairs. I've got these and I've got a pair from Uniqlo, which are full length. Again, they're navy. So comfortable, guys, I can't tell you. They've got such deep pockets. They sit low on my waist, so they're not tight on my tummy. Just there, I've got tights underneath them because it's so cold in here. But these are just fun. They're fun and I can dress them up or down. I'm pairing the cords today again with this oversized striped shirt from J. Crew, and I bought this when I was on holiday. I think this was the J. Crew in Pasadena, so it felt slightly odd buying clothes that I knew I would wear when it was really cold, when it was 100 degrees and sunny outside. It was when the heat wave hit California. It was towards the end of August. But I'm so glad I got it because I'm living in this shirt at the moment. I am a huge fan of Diane Keaton in Annie Hall and the way that she would dress and all of the old sort of 90s rom-coms. And this just suits that aesthetic so well. I roll the sleeves up, the little cuffs here. I've got to iron them again. And I wear it sort of open to about there. And today I've got my gold locket on and my aquamarine necklace that my mum bought me for my birthday and my pearl earrings that my children bought me. I think it was the 1st or 2nd Christmas that they were alive. They did well. To stay toasty, I'm wearing my Brora tank. I bought this last year actually, just after I had started this YouTube channel. I went to Oxford, I went to the city of Oxford and I bought it then. I bought myself another one because I had, the year prior, I had shrunk the one that I had before. I told you I'm a shrinker when it comes to knitwear. I was devastated. It went from being able to fit me to being able to fit my dog, Prudence. My dog's small. And she wouldn't even wear it. And I've got to be honest with you, I'm in this all winter. I wear it like this, but I wear it under coats and under jackets and under this and over the top of that, you know. So it's a nice layer just to keep me toasty and warm. The pink in this goes brilliantly with the pink in the shirt and it all goes really well.
with the navy on the cords. Now, what I did do is I added a belt. So again, it's just the Free People leather belt that I got recently. As I told you, I'd be reusing all the items. And this is a classic case of that. But I just felt that wearing the belt like this gave the whole outfit a bit of shape. But I was getting ready to go out. So first, let me put the boots on. So again, it's just my brown leather boots, my soft brown ones that I showed you last week. I'm still living in these. I've worn them out in the garden loads when the grass has been wet. Now, I haven't protected the leather on these yet. I'm going to, because I think I'm pushing my luck a little bit with them. And I don't want to get watermarks on the leather. But I was getting ready to go out like this. I don't know if you can see the boots, so it all looks like that. And then I realised that I was going out and I was going to wear a jacket, and so I put on my Harris tweed jacket, and I just felt that the outfit lost something. So this is an oversized Harris tweed jacket, and I love it, and I wear it all the time, and again, it's comfortable and all of the things. I just thought, I'll wear the belt instead because it's oversized and I don't want to feel completely shapeless. I'll wear the belt on this instead. So that's what I did. I've got my collar open and it's just got a nice shape. And so when I was heading out, as I am now, I didn't need a large bag. I wasn't taking my laptop or anything. It was just phone, car keys, that sort of thing. So I used my vintage Mulberry Phoebe again. This has been battered about for years and years. But this is the look. Brown leather, navy cords, Harris tweed, bit more brown leather, and a Scottish knit. All paired up with an oversized men's shirt from J. Crew. So this is, it doesn't matter. Again, I could dog walk, I could work, I could go to the pub, I could cozy up on the sofa. I know which one I prefer to be doing right now. As ever, every single item I'm wearing I have bought myself. I will of course leave the links below if you'd like to have a look at them further, and you may like to buy some of these for yourself. There's nothing better than flowers this late into autumn, and that, my friends, is why I grow dahlias.
When I first got back from holiday in California, the first week or two that I was back, it was so wet and miserable and grey and rainy, and I really struggled with it. I thought that I would come home to pretty much guaranteed an Indian summer, alas. So that did not happen. Which is fine, you know, we'd had an amazing spring and summer so far, but I am so enjoying this weather now. There is nothing like gardening on a warm, sunny, slightly breezy autumn day in the English countryside. I cannot tell you. And one thing that I just want to show you, this garden of mine, my little no-dig bed, it's gone bonkers. I know it's gone bonkers. But it's gone bonkers in a good way because everything is really thriving. So it's not neat and tidy and it's full of weeds, but everything else is also growing really well. And I want to show you my dahlias because if there is one thing that makes me so happy, won't come out, so happy on a sunny autumn day, it's the sight of a dahlia. I've got so many in this garden, it's ridiculous. Some of them have gone over, but most of them are brilliant and they will last me until the frosts get them. And then I come out one morning and they're all like little people from Pompeii. They're like sort of grey and frozen. But it is perfect out here right now. So if you are wondering whether or not next year you should partake in some of these no-dig beds, let me tell you, no matter what your space, even if you only make one of them, the answer is yes, you should absolutely partake in one of these no-dig beds because I have got so much from it. It's bonkers. So I planted about, I don't know, was it 3 or 4 dahlia tubers in the end. I think it was 4 along here. I'm not kidding you. I've had like flowers constantly. They lasted really well whilst I was away, which was for like over 2 weeks actually. It was about 2.5 weeks, and they did brilliantly. I think it was watered a couple of times while we were away, and I did have a few that were sort of slightly dead, but I just dead-headed them, and they just keep coming. The value for money that you get from dahlias is just crazy. Here we are. Here's my haul for today, my autumnal haul, and I've got to be honest with you, I haven't even picked all of them. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. What is it? So this is very exciting. You can kind of see Christina over above behind the parcels. We opened the online version of HOMEBODY. Was late last night or late yesterday afternoon, and then I put it onto Instagram stories this morning. Hi there.
Hi.
Yeah, so we've just been watching in wonder at all of the orders coming in, and it's been so encouraging actually. I mean, they're going everywhere. They're going into the UK and they're going to the States. There's lots of different shapes and sizes, and it's been crazy. I mean, it's a massive learning curve for us because, you know, so we've got the shop, and now it's just a totally different ball game, wrapping all of the items up and, you know, making sure that they're ready to travel really. So, you know, if you place an order, thank you so much. We continue to add more and more stock to the website. And in actual fact, we had a beautiful delivery of linen earlier today that I'm really looking forward to showing you. Actually, let me show you this one thing. It's these. They're a beautiful linen, and they're the Japanese style cross-backed aprons, and they've got pockets in the front. They're just beautiful. I got them in this lovely stone colour, and then in a sort of, what was it, like a French blue, did you say?
Yeah, like a Provençal blue.
Yeah, here. Yeah, so I got them in the French blue, and then this sort of dusty rose colour, and they're the cross-backed aprons. And we have to limit ourselves slightly because the space in here is so tiny, which is a good thing, I've got to be honest. You have to be really disciplined with what you carry in store. I have to be really, really particular about what we bring in, and I don't know, I think it's a good discipline. It keeps me in my lane. I think the vision for HOMEBODY really, really specific, and that's, you know, I think that's going to be the key to it working actually. So this is the Easter wreath that Louisa sent, and as you can see, I've had it up since Easter. I think it's absolutely beautiful and I love it to pieces. I'm going to take it off the door, but I'll keep this forever and I might put it inside. I'm torn between putting the autumn wreath actually down in HOMEBODY behind the till, because I just think that would be so beautiful there. That's something that I wanted to say. See, this goes back to September being that sort of foundation month. That's done now, those projects are done. They'll need honing and tweaking, but I've got things I can now do here at the cottage. I can paint the front door, finish the bathroom, clear all of the summer foliage and get the garden ready for winter. Now that this really dull building work has been done, I just want to stress, if you are in that foundational building stage, do it, enjoy it, lock in, and then you get to the fun stuff. Isn't this gorgeous? I love this so much. These are all my colours. All of them are my colours. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. I'm really looking forward now to just this sort of pure HOMEBODY project, nesting, cosy.
What other words are there? Well, I'm just really looking forward to going through this time with you and showing you my plans. Now that everything is done and launched and moving forward, I am craving those moments of pottering, making cozy, transforming, painting, decorating, and preparing. I look forward to seeing you next week for that. I feel like such a weight has been lifted from my shoulders, and now I just get to partake in all the fun stuff. So have a wonderful week, sending lots of love, and I will see you again here or tomorrow morning in your inbox if you have the Daily Homebody delivered. Bye.